What's good? What's good? What's good, folks? It's your boy Nate coming at you once again with another video. One of the most objective voices in Black media on YouTube. Guys, let's get off into this video and let's have a real conversation here. Let's have a real conversation about Karmelo Anthony and the tragic loss of Austin Metcalf. But let's have a real conversation. Let's take emotions out of it. Take emotion out of it. A lot of you guys who are really upset. I'm seeing the guys who are upset. The Coonitrons, a lot of white supremacists. A lot of you guys are up in arms. You guys are really up in arms now because Karmelo Anthony is out on bail. They reduced it. He's out right now and he's on house arrest. And you guys are losing your minds. You guys are making a lot of disparaging comments about Karmelo Anthony. You guys are calling him a murderer. You guys are calling him a thug. You guys are calling him the aggressor, on and on and on. And you guys are really being emotional. You guys are playing the victim. But like I said, let's take the emotions out of it. And let's be honest. Let's be real. If you guys was in a situation like Karmelo Anthony, and you had somebody putting their hands on you, trying to tell you you can't sit here, repeatedly putting their hands on you, and let's just be honest. Hey, he was grabbing him. He was trying to rough him up. And you had something on you, what would you do? Let's be honest. What would you do? Huh? I'm not saying what Karmelo Anthony did was right. He had the right to defend himself, though. That's why I tell the young man, carry bear spray on you. Poke him up a little bit. But to take his life, that's excessive. Is it self-defense, though? Guys are really upset and really angry and mad, and you want justice served. But let's just be honest. Why are you guys really mad? Are you upset because you really care for Austin Metcalf, or you care because the person who lost his life is a young white boy and the one who took his life was black? Let's just be honest. You move the goalposts. If it was the other way around, and it was Karmelo Anthony that lost his life, and Austin Metcalf was the one that took it, what would you guys have said? You guys would have said that Karmelo Anthony shouldn't have put his hands on Austin Metcalf. He was the aggressor. Just like you guys were saying about Daniel Penny. Remember Daniel Penny? The young man who choked out the homeless man, the homeless individual. He's African American on the New York subway. Were you guys upset over that? You guys didn't say anything about that, did you? Guys didn't say anything about that. Remember this? Were you guys up in arms over this? Let's read a little bit about this. Daniel Penny is a former Marine who gained notoriety after he was acquitted of criminal negligent homicide in connection with the death of Jordan Neely on a New York City subway in 2023. Penny had placed Neely in a chokehold after an altercation on the train. and nearly died as a result. What did Neely what did Neely do for Daniel Penny to put him in a chokehold? What did he do? They still don't say what did Jordan Neely do for him to be put in a chokehold in a Cobra clutch on a New York City train and be choked to death? What did he do to deserve that? Jordan Neely, a 30-year-old man who struggled with mental illness and homelessness, reportedly became agitated and threatening. Threatening to who? Threatening to who? Threatening to Daniel Penny? Was he trying to attack Daniel Penny? They just said agitated and threatening. Penny restrained Neely by placing him in a chokehold. Neely died shortly after. He got paraded around like he was an Avenger, like he was some vigilante. He got off. Did you guys have an outrage over that? Did you? No, you didn't. What about this? You guys have an outrage over this? Remember this? Now, this black man attacked this Spanish man in New York City. And New York City, Alba 62 was he ended up getting let go. I'm not gonna go into it. Claimed self defense. Stabbed the African American man, killed him. He got let go. Self defense. He okay. So what makes this any different? What makes this any different? Oh, I get it. Because it was a white kid who lost his life in the hands of a black kid. You guys don't like that. Bothers you. If it was the other way around, you would be advocating for Metcalf, saying that Karmelo Anthony deserved to lose his life because he was the aggressor. How can you be the aggressor when if you read what happened, Metcalf put his hands on him first, and he kept doing it. And Carmelo Anthony told him to stop. And if you don't, you're gonna find out. And he reached in his backpack and had something on him, and he did what he did. When it's an altercation, when it's a fight, things happen. That's why you try to avoid fights and altercations. Now, is Carmelo Anthony a saint? No, he's not. He's on he's on his social media flashing guns. Is Austin Metcalf a saint? No, he's not. He's not a saint. Two knuckleheads got into an altercation. One was the aggressor, one started it, was Metcalf, and he got the short end of the stick. That's what happens. Both young men were not properly raised. For Carmelo Anthony to walk around with a knife in his backpack shows that he was being bullied or getting bullied. That's why kids do that. Is Metcalf saying no, he's not. For him to do that to a kid that he don't know or something happened, there's probably words were exchanged before. It's He's done this before. It's sad and it's unfortunate. But a lot of you guys are trying to make out like it's one sided, like the Metcalf was sitting in the corner reading Bible scriptures and he was little Miss Innocent, Mr. Innocent. You guys are delusional. You guys are just racist. You just don't like the fact that a white kid lost his life to a black kid. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. You guys were justifying Trayvon Martin losing his life to Zimmerman because he was in on a social media profile smoking weed. You guys are trying to make out like it was Doug because he was walking around with a hoodie on. But when they show Metcalf holding guns, oh, that doesn't matter. Guys like to move the goalpost. Like to move the goalpost. If you're a racist, just say you are. And I said this in my other previous videos. A lot of these young African American kids are tired and they're fed up of being bullied, mistreated, taunted, and talked about. It's a sad, fortunate situation. A mom lost her son. And a mom has a son that his life would never be the same. It's best to just avoid altercations altogether. Right? That's all I got for you. You guys know my motto. Go out and be blessed and be a blessing to others. Your boy Nate. I'm out.